Pulmonary cavity. The key finding in a pulmonary cavity is a hyperlucent avascular space surrounded by a well-defined wall. Focus on the right lower zone. This is a cavity. So here inside the cavity it is hyperlucent, usually it is very dark, and this white structure is the surrounding wall. The wall can be thin or thick. Here the wall is quite thick. Thicker walls can indicate malignancy. So if you see the wall diameter, it's pretty thick. And the inner margins are also sort of irregular. So it's a thick walled cavity. Possibility of malignancy cannot be ruled out in this case. Now focus on the right upper zone. Here you see sort of a circular structure, right? So this is a cavity, and here is a wall. This is the wall surrounding the cavity, and this wall is thin. Now just recollect the previous x-ray. I told you how thick the wall was. So this is a thin walled cavity. It is in the right upper zone. Usually upper zone cavities can be tuberculous in etiology. So here it's a possibility of tuberculosis is high. In this x-ray you can see a right fibro cavity. So this big one is a cavity. This big one is a cavity. See, it is hyperlucent in the sense it is dark, and then it is avascular with the absence of bronchovascular markings. See the bronchovascular markings here? So none of them is here. So it is a cavity. The wall is thin, and then surrounding this thing there is fibrosis, ectasis, and other structures, right? So the trachea is shifted to the left side, and the mediastinum is shifted to the left side, because the cardiac shadow is supposed to be here, right? The apex is somewhere here, but all this thing is shifted to this side, and there is gross volume reduction, and there is a scoliosis of spine. The scoliosis of spine towards this area, right? So this is a cavity. It's a large cavity. In this x-ray there is some sort of irregular cavity lesion here and also here. So here also it is cavity. So it's a bilateral cavity, and the cavity is structurally irregular. Again we have a cavity here. These are like old cavities. It's not from now. Probably it is all this pulmonary parenchyma is destroyed. There is gross shift of the trachea to the right side. Mediastinum is shifted, so you can imagine that the cardiac shadow should be somewhere here, but it is shifted up here. So this is a cavity. It's a cavity. So here the interesting thing is there is a cavity, and within that cavity you have a fungal ball. This is the aspergilloma. So whenever you see this sort of a meniscus, semi-lunar shaped meniscus that is coming up down, then it means that there is a cavity, and then inside there's a homogeneous opacity inside us. Usually this is mobile. So if you take chest x-ray in a different position, that mobile fungal ball can tend to move up or down depending on the position of the patient. So you can take a x-ray in a different position and see if this fungal ball moves with the change in position. So basically you see this area, there's no bronchovascular markings, and it is semilunar, and then it is tracking all the way down, right? So tracking all the way down. So aspergilloma. Usually if there is hemoptysis, recurrent hemoptysis, surgical removal is advised. Now sometimes cavity can be quite small. So here, if we focus on this area, so there is this cavity with surrounding consolidation. Usually the cavity will become very obvious when you see the surrounding consolidation. If some sort of a whiteness is there, and in the center of that, if there is a dark area, then that is the cavity. So here is the cavity with the surrounding consolidation. This is a magnified image. You can see this is a cavity, the surrounding consolidation. This is the wall of the cavity, right? So conclusion, in chest x-rays always look for cavity. Thank you.